evening. Who agrees with me that parenting is bloody challenging? It is, and I'm a parenting coach and I support parents day in and day out. I hear it all and I experience it all too. Yes, it is challenging, it is emotionally draining out because our kids know exactly how to push our buttons. They know exactly how to get the attention they are seeking, and we are busy. There's so much happening in our lives, and to be able to meet our kids' need for consistent attention is challenging. So, how do we overcome this? How we overcome this is by equipping ourselves emotionally. Guys, there is no other way. Yes, there are other challenges as well. Besides being emotionally challenging, kids add stresses to relationships, to marriages, and it's financially draining having kids, let's admit it. And however, going by today's, the way we raise our kids today and the mindset that we follow, so many parents or so many couples choosing to have kids because they feel the need to contribute. There's plenty of reasons out there. Let's not go into reasons, because if I was reading a website just before, if parents made a choice, a choice to have kids, or couples made a choice, if they thought about it in a way, they would choose not to. However, it is by human nature to bring kids into the world and to contribute in some way. Well, I wanted to have kids for over 5 years, and it was something that I really wanted to do and to experience. It had become like a tick box for a successful life. You get married, you have kids, you have a job, career, you own a home. All of these things we tick boxes, and we get ourselves into situations where we are responsible for these kids that we bring, these living beings that we bring into the world, and it is an irreversible role. Every other role you can take lightly, but a role as a parent we cannot reverse. And so facing our emotional challenges that we face with kids is really key, and I really want to tell you that it is possible. The biggest challenge we face with raising our kids, especially having the responsibility towards our kids, is by facing the emotional demands in parenting. And there is a way. It is what I do, equipping parents with ways and means to understand their emotions better, to not respond and react to their kids, so kids no longer are pushing your buttons. So what I do with my work is I deactivate your buttons, so your kids cannot be pushing your buttons. That's what equipping yourself emotionally really is. And as a result, you don't feel emotionally drained. So, and this Sunday is when I am running my workshop, turning your challenges into wins in parenting, and that's exactly what I'm showing you, how to deactivate your buttons so your kids cannot be pushing them. You don't need to be triggered, and you can change the whole vicious cycle that parenting challenges have been throwing at us. Because if you look at it, it's always a vicious circle. Your child pushes your button, you react with frustration. The results that you get is your kids are not listening and they're playing up again. Back again, you are responding angrily, and it's that vicious cycle going on in so many homes again and again, over and over again. So because raising kids is emotionally draining, the best thing you can do as a parent is equip yourself emotionally and deactivate those buttons that get pushed within you. Because if they didn't, you wouldn't be reacting to your kids in fixed ways, and they wouldn't be playing out the patterns that they get from pushing your buttons. So I'd love to hear your views. Is parenting challenging? Do you feel emotionally drained? I'd love to hear from you. See you all.